Hello everyone and welcome to Coding Cart. So in this session we are going to solve one HackerRank problem from the topic basic data types. So you can see here the problem name is list. So what we have to do here is we have to take one list and perform certain commands, and those commands are like insert, print, remove, append, sort, pop and reverse. So in this problem they are saying that we have to take one n value from the user. So for example, if you see here n equal to 4 means user will give 4 commands, and those 4 commands will be from these 7 commands only. So for example, you can see here n equal to 4 means the 4 commands are like the very first one is append. So this is my command and this is my value which need to be appended in my list. Second command is also append and the value is 2. So you can see here for the very first command append, they have appended 1 in our empty list. Second command is again append and the value is 2. So they have appended 2 in the list. And the third command is insert. So you can see here for insert they have given 2 values. The very first one is here 3, it is value, and this second one is by index, means at index 1 we have to append this value 3. So you can see here after appending this 1 and 2, the values are here 1 and 2 in our list. Now index 1 will be in the middle, this is my 0th index for this 1. After this only 3 will be inserted. So you can see here the final result 1 3 2 after inserting this 3 at index 1, and the last one is print. So we have to print this array. So for example, you can see here n equal to 12, it means user will give 12 commands, and those commands will be from this 7 list. So you can see here these are my 12 commands, and after performing these commands on a list, the sample output is this one. So let us see how the sample output is coming. So let us write this code from scratch. Let us delete this one. Let me zoom this one. So here the very first thing is we have to take one empty list. So let us take list equal to one empty list. Now next thing is we have to take one n value. So n equal to input from the user, and it should be integer type. So let us convert this into integer type. Now so for example, suppose here they have taken n equal to 12. So we need to take 12 commands from the user. So for that we will simply use a for loop. So for I in range 12 means n. So n times we have to take the commands. So let us take the command, means we have to again read this input. We are done with the very first line, means we have taken the n value. Now we have to take these 12 commands. So for that we have to execute this in a loop. So we have taken this loop. Now each time we have to read the command. So let us read the command. So cmd equal to, suppose command equal to input. Now you can see here, now if you see here, this is a string, then we have to read this as a string, and after that we have to split this value. Means suppose user have given this command insert 10 5, means we have to insert the value 10 at index 5. This is my index value. So this whole will be my string. This whole will be my string type. So what we will do, we will simply split this value. What we will do, we will simply split this value. So what we will do, we will simply split this value. So after splitting we will get insert 10 and 5, and this will be in my list. So how to get this first value? Suppose this is my list A. So we have to first take this command. So my command will be a of 0. If it is my insert type, we will check if a of 0 equal to insert. If a of 0 equal to insert, then what we have to do? We have to write our logic for the insertion of this value 10 at index 5. So let us write this logic. So we have read this input So after reading, we have to split this value. After splitting, what we will do, it will keep this splitted value in a command list type. So for example, suppose we got the value like insert 10 5. So we have used split on this string, so it will be splitted into insert comma 10 comma 5. So after splitting, it will be saved in a list, and that list will be a command. So we will access the value from this command. So we will simply check if cmd of 0, this is my 0th value, this will my 0th value. So command of 0 equal to insert. If it is equal to insert, then what we have to do here, we have to insert the value 10 at index 5. So we will insert list dot insert the value, this will be my command of 1, cmd of 1, this value will be my cmd of 1. So we have to insert this value at index 2, means since this value was string type, then here all the value will be splitted into string type. So you can see here, this is my command, this is my value, and this is my index where I want to insert the value. So you can see here, first we checked the command, means command of 0 equal to insert. If it is equal to insert, then what we have to do here, we have to insert the values, and the value is present at the second index of the command. So we have taken this cmd of 1, this is my value, and this value is of string type, then we have to convert into integer. So we converted this into an integer type. Now we have to insert this value at index 5. So how to get this value? So this value is present at command of index 2. So we got this value command of 2, which is my index. Now let us convert this into int type. So we are done. It means we have retained list dot insert of two things. First one is value and second one is my index, correct? And value was present at command of 1, cause command have three things. One is my insert, second one is suppose value 10, and third one is index 5, correct? So this was my value, so we have accessed this one at command of 0 1 2, command of 1. So this will be my value, and index part was calculated as command of 2. So here command of 2 is my 5, so this 5 will be my index part, and these values are string type, so we have converted this into a integer type. So we are done. We have written the same thing over here. Now suppose the input was not insert. Now suppose here the user haven't given the very first command as insert, suppose he have given print. So it will check at the very first if command of 0 equal to insert, no, it is print. So what it will do, it will go in another condition check. So let us write the another condition check like if suppose command of 0 equal to print. Suppose the very first command was print. Suppose the user have given command print. So you can see here, for print we have only C of 0, not 1 and 2. For print we have only one value. Now we are checking if my command is having value only print, so it will go in elif condition. It won't go in this if condition, it will simply go in elif. So for elif we have if command equal to print. Yes, if it is equal to print, then what we have to do here, we have to simply print the value, print our list. So we are done for this print command. Suppose user haven't given this print, he have given remove. So you can see here, for remove we have two things, one is the command and one is the value, means which value we want to remove. So here we will get two things, remove and the value, suppose 6. So it won't go in this if condition, not in elif. We have to write here another condition, another elif cmd of 0 equal to remove. If it is equal to remove, then what we have to write here, we have to write list dot remove the value, and the value is present at, this is my 0th index and this is my first index, and value is present at the very first index from this command of 1, and this value will be, again after splitting, the value will be, this will be my input, this is my input string, and we have written split for this input string. So after splitting, the value will be remove, and the second value will be 6. So you can see here again this 6 will be of string type, so we have to convert this into integer type. So let us convert this one. So we are done with this remove function also. Now suppose he have given append. So you can see here, now you can see here for append also we have two things, the command and the values, means which value we want to append. So suppose we want to append 9, so this will be my string. So after splitting, the value will be append, and this will be my second value 9. So this is my split value, append, and the second one is my value which we want to append. So again for this we have to write one again condition check. If that is not insert print remove, then it will simply go in elif if command of 0 equal to append. If it is equal to append, then we have to write another logic for this append. Then we have to write list dot append the value, and the value is present at index 1. So we will simply write command of index 1, so it will give us 9. Then we have to convert that into integer type. So we are done. So now you can see here we are done with 4 commands: insert, print, remove, append. Insert, print, remove, append, and we are left with sort, pop, and reverse. So let us write the elif condition for all. Similarly, elif cmd of 0 equal to sort. So what we have to do here is we have to simply sort the list. So list dot sort, it means we have to simply call this command function on this list which we have taken. So we are done with the sort also. Now suppose the command was pop, so we will check again elif command of 0 equal to pop. So what we will do, we will simply pop the element from the list. So list dot pop. So we are done. Now we are done with the 6 command. If the user haven't given this all the 6 command, means he must have given the very last one, which is reverse. So we will simply write else condition. It means if he haven't given all these 6 command, then it is obvious that he have given the very last one, which is reverse. So we will write the logic for the reverse. No need to check, it is obvious that he have given reverse. So we will simply write the logic list dot reverse, not remove but reverse. So we are done. Now for example, suppose, let me delete this one. Let us try the custom input. For example, suppose I am taking only 1, n equal to 1, and my value is, suppose I am taking like append, suppose 4, and index is my 0. Since my list is empty, then I am appending at 0th index. Let us execute this one. So you can see here we haven't got any output, means we are simply appending. Now suppose I am giving here one more thing, like I am taking 2 commands. The very first one is append and second one is suppose print. So you can see here, the very first command was append, so it has appended the value 4 at index 0, and the next command was print, so it has printed 4. So it is working. So let us try one. Suppose I am giving 3 command. First one is append, second one is print, suppose the third one is suppose insert, suppose 10 at index 1. Let us take 4 commands, and the last one is, suppose again we are printing the value. Let us run this one. So you can see here the very first command is append, the value is 4 and the index is 0. So at index 0 it has appended the value 4. The second was print, so it has printed the value. Now third command is we have to insert the value 10 at index 1, so it has inserted the value 10 at index 1. So this is my list value. So it is working fine. So let us run and submit this code. So you can see here, it is working fine for the given sample input test case. So let us submit this code. So congratulations, we are done with the hidden test case. So this was the problem in which we have to take one empty list and we have to take one n value from the user, means user will give n commands. So we have taken n commands in a for loop and we have checked for each command if it is equal to insert or print or remove, append, sort or pop or reverse. Accordingly we have written the condition in elif. So if you like this video, please do give thumbs up and subscribe to our channel Coding Cart, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.